Hi guys, it is Whitney. Welcome back to my channel. A lot has happened. 12 o'clock a.m. on October 7th, Taylor Swift decided to drop the entire Midnight's track list on us. Now, we knew something was happening yesterday because one, she posted Midnight's Mayhem with me on Thursday. Usually she posts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So she changed the schedule to Thursday so she could do something Friday. Which honestly, I don't think she had that plan from the beginning because on Twitter, it was a Midnight's leak. There's actually been a couple and everyone thought it was fake until she announced Karma and saw that the leak really was real. Really upsetting for Taylor. She had this whole series planned out for us that she was going to announce a track list every other day leading up to the album because it's fun like that. But I'm guessing she had to drop it because of the leak. If that's not the case and she just dropped them for fun, then great. But anyways, we have the track list, so let's talk about it. Track 1 on Midnight's is one she announced last night, Lavender Haze. I honestly had never heard of that before, so I looked it up before she put out the description of the song. I looked it up and it's like being in love. She says it's about wanting to stay in the lavender haze, basically hoping that nothing goes wrong.
I guess theoretically when you're in the lavender haze, you'll do anything to stay there. If the world finds out that you're in love with somebody, they're gonna weigh in on it. Like my relationship for 6 years, we've had to dodge weird rumors, tabloid stuff, and we just ignore it.
To me, it kind of gives delicate, like just not wanting the relationship to go wrong, even though a lot of people might be weighing in on it. It sounds like a love song. It's giving lover so much, but also maybe there will be some dark parts to it. Track 2, Maroon. I'm so excited for Maroon. We know nothing about this song. What we do know, and what I think is kind of cool, is that Maroon is track 2 on Midnight's, and Red is track 2 on Red. And Maroon is just a darker shade of red. Are they gonna connect somehow? I saw a theory that maybe Maroon is about the night that she didn't win Album of the Year for Red at the Grammys. Really good theory. I don't know if it's true, but kind of makes sense. Track 3, the one that I'm most excited about, is AntiHero. AntiHero and Lavender Haze are the only ones that Taylor gave us a little bit of insight on what the song is about.
AntiHero is one of my favorite songs I've ever written.
She says AntiHero is about her biggest insecurities. She says she has never gone this deep into her insecurities in a song.
I don't think I've delved this far into my insecurities.
It's giving Mural, it's giving This Is Me Trying, it's giving The Archer. Like 3 songs that I adore with my whole heart because I relate. And I have a feeling that AntiHero is going to... Track 3 is Snow on the Beach featuring Lana Del Rey. I know a lot of people are freaking out over this track. Snow on the Beach is such an interesting name, but what most people are very excited for is that it is featuring Lana Del Rey. I'm so excited to hear this track. I think Lana Del Rey has such a beautiful voice and I think her and Taylor's voices will just go together so well. Track 5, the track we've all been waiting for. If you don't know, track 5 is always a very emotional, sad song. Cold as You, White Horse, Dear John, All Too Well, All You Need to Do Is Stay, Delicate, The Archer, My Tears Ricochet, Tolerate It, and now You're On Your Own, Kid. I already know is it's gonna be the saddest track 5, right? When Taylor did her speech for the honorary doctorate degree that she got a little bit earlier this year, she actually says in the speech, You're on your own, twice, 2 times in a row, which was definitely an Easter egg to this song. I think this one has to be probably top 3 of the ones I'm most excited for. People are saying it sounds like a sequel of Never Grow Up, which is one of Taylor's most depressing songs of all time, but in a bittersweet way. Mostly bitter, but a little bit sweet. Obviously Never Grow Up is about growing up, and You're On Your Own, Kid kind of sounds like a growing up song. Or I could be completely wrong. Maybe it's literally not about any of that. We will have to see, but I am so excited for this track. Track 6 is Midnight Rain, which is giving Fearless. It's giving Speak Now. Midnight Rain is either going to be a happy love song, being in love, or it's literally going to destroy us. Because Midnight Rain to me seems like kind of a romantic track title. But also if you think about it, Rain at Midnight might be kind of depressing. I don't know. Guys, this is the most interesting track list. I'm looking at it and I'm like, track 7. Question. This is the one where Taylor announced it and I was the most intrigued by this title. What could that mean? I saw a theory that it relates to Ready For It because obviously they both have ellipses and a question mark. Maybe it's a Reputation Sleepless Night song, or maybe it's a prequel to Ready For It because it's question ... Ready For It. Track 8, Vigilante, the one that everybody screamed about when she announced this. This was the second Midnight's Mayhem that she did and we were like, I cannot believe this. I looked up Vigilante because I didn't know what it meant, and I looked it up and I still didn't really understand it. So I looked up a simple definition for vigilante, and it says, a member of a group or volunteers who are not police but who decide on their own to stop crime and punish criminals. This one is like also in my top 3 of like the ones I'm most excited to hear. She has never swore in a title of a song. I'm so intrigued to hear what this is about. Track 9 is Bejeweled. Like the dress Taylor wore at the VMAs when she first announced that Midnights was coming out, when that dress was really similar to the Look What Made Me Do diamond bathtub scene, which is also very similar to the dress Taylor wore at the VMAs in 2009 when Kanye West ran up on stage. Everything she's worn this era has been Bejeweled. Track 10 is Labyrinth. Is that how you pronounce it?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. So if you're like me, you didn't know what labyrinth meant. But apparently it literally just means maze. A place constructed of full or intricate passageways in blind alleys. So literally a maze. I'm so excited to hear this track. But I'm even more excited to hear track 11, which is Karma. If you don't understand why this is the biggest deal to the Swiftie community. So many people thought that after 1989, Taylor was going to release an album called Karma. But because of the whole situation in 2016, she scrapped that album and wrote Reputation instead. But people thought Karma was an album, but it's actually a song, which makes me think that the theory still isn't true about Karma. When she announced it, she laughed. Like she knows about our theories. I don't know. Guys, please let me know down below, what do you think Karma is about? And do you think it has to do with the Karma theory, the past album that apparently was scrapped? Oh my god, also the Man music video in 2019 had Karma written on the walls. It says missing if found return to Taylor Swift. It has all of the albums and Karma is right there in the middle. And now she has a song called Karma. I think this is the #1 song I am most excited to hear. Moving on to the second to last track on this album, it is Sweet Nothing. I feel like the song could go 2 different directions. Very sweet, like sweet nothing. Like, you know how people say like, it means like they're telling you something sweet. Or literally sweet and then nothing. This track title is so interesting. I don't even know what to think about it. Like, I don't even know what era vibe it gives me. Maybe Reputation, but it could also be Lover, you know? And those are very different albums. And lastly, track 13 on Midnights is called Mastermind. This was the very first Midnights Mayhem Taylor announced, so we've known this track title for a while. I think this one is going to be so good. I feel like I've said that about all of them because I know all of them are going to be so good. I'm just so intrigued to see what this album is like. We also got signed vinyls, which I got one. Guys, I am so excited. So far I own 5 copies of an album I haven't even heard yet. So far this era is just my absolute favorite. There is literally 2 weeks from today that Midnights will be released. 2 weeks from today we will be listening to Midnights and our lives will be changed forever. So yeah, anyways, that is going to be the video for today. I talked about the tracks and what maybe they're possibly about. Comment down below, what do you think all the tracks are about? Also subscribe because I am going to be uploading so much Midnights content because I am so excited. Also give this video a thumbs up. I will link my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter down below. I've been really active on all of those. Yeah, I love you guys so much and I will see you next week with a new video.